earlier today, Xavier Poussard, okay, the author that I sat down with of the Becoming Brigitte series, who I've worked with and who effectively, I would say, risked his life when you get the behind the scenes stories of why him and his family decided to pick up and leave France as he was working on this investigation for years into who or what Brigitte is. He essentially, once him and his family got there, assumed that they would have the safety net of being in Italy. But apparently that's not the case, because she's viciously hunting everybody who has shared this story, myself included. And earlier today, he found out that he was being summoned to the Italian police. Now, for what, you ask? You're not going to believe this, or maybe you will believe this. Cyberbullying. Yeah, cyberbullying. You're like, Candace, are we in middle school? Yes, we are apparently in middle school. Now, deeper sources have indicated that this is a part of a new desperate ploy that Brigitte's team has come together and devised, okay? So they decided, we're not going to go after people for defamation anymore because that's a dangerous game. It's dangerous because she would be forced to produce proof as to who she really was for the first 30 plus years of her life. They've also ruled out going after people, which they thought about doing this on the grounds of transphobia. Yes, also apparently an option in France, but she has decided to nix that from the agenda as well because she realizes the obvious, that you have to kind of actually be trans to state a claim that you were impacted by transphobia, whatever that is. So the source says that her brilliant team has come together and they're now launching a new initiative against reporters within the scope of the law that they feel that they can win on. And that scope of the law is cyberbullying. And they're obviously going international. Xavier is being contacted by the Italian police. But also, this further contextualizes that really bizarre letter, rambling letter that we received from Brigitte and Macron's legal team here in the U.S. last week. You remember? They were listing all of these things that I was like, this isn't defamation. Why are you just keeping an archive of all of my tweets? Well, they had that in mind. She's not thinking about defamation anymore. She's thinking about cyberbullying, and I am still on her list. Again, I think clearly she has no comprehension of free speech in America and what that means. But that's the direction of travel. According to the news, Brigitte is refusing or has refused to undergo a required psychiatric evaluation to prove that she has, in fact, been the victim of cyberbullying, that she has endured or sustained harm because of cyberbullying. It is an actual requirement to do this. The bigger question is, why are Brigitte and Emmanuel continuing down this path?